What's up, guys? Daemonxel. I know you guys have not seen me in quite some time. I have not put a video out in quite some time. I was taking a break. Most of you know I'm done with Eve Echoes. I really don't play Eve Echoes anymore. But that's not why I'm putting out this video. This video is actually a little bit late because we all lost a member of our community about a week ago, and I've flown with him personally. I've had many interactions with him, and I just didn't know how to put together this video until now. If you're wondering, you probably saw it on the Reddit, you probably saw it on the Echoes of New Eden podcast, but we lost one of our original pilots, ilentAssassin. Now, I was contacted on the 27th of May, and it was from his friend Texas Firefox, basically saying that the pilot named ilentAssassin has passed away. Silent's gone, boys. About 2 hours ago, they took him off of the ventilator, and he went peacefully. After weighing their options with doctors about the quality of life, they decided it's best to keep him from suffering. His grandmother, Marie, wants everyone to know that that we were his happiness. In other words, he loved playing Eve Echoes with all his friends here. That he might said some stupid shit sometimes, but he loves every single one of us. She said every time his sedation was wearing off, the only thing he wanted to do was get back into the game with everybody. We were some of his last thoughts. I think it best we all try to live like Silent by always helping someone when they're down, always stand our ground for what we believe in, and always fight with 100% until your pod explodes. This mentor, brother, friend, and line pilot will be unbelievably missed. He told me when he found out that he was sick that he was going to spend the last year of his life continuing his legacy in Eve. And now that job falls to all his friends. The Sino is lit, brother. Godspeed. And yes, there was a procession of Sinos lit in-game. If you're wondering, Silent passed on the 27th of May. He had a massive heart attack a few days before that. And it was deemed that he was not going to be coming back from that. So, inevitably, his family did end his suffering. If you haven't had the courtesy of or fun with flying with Silent, he could be abrasive in certain situations. There is a Discord where a lot of people were remembering Silent, bringing up some stories. I'll go over some of those with you guys. And I spent time with Silent in the Pale Horse pirating company that we were with. He was with NoFap at the time. It was just, I flew when I was doing mercenary things and just flying around to have a good time. And Silent was always there, always wanting to take on some big challenges. Now, obviously, he has flown a bunch over the years. Let me bring up the Mario Killboard here. This Mario Killboard. Now, this is everything that he got the kill on. Obviously, there's tons of kill mails that he is on, just not with the final blow. The biggest thing he killed looks like it was right here, which was this outpost, but he also killed, next up on the list is this Macario, and this is when he was flying with FAP. He was, obviously now he was, his last few days he was with, Meow. What can I say? So, this is him right here. This is Christopher Wayne Saltzman. This is the real ilentAssassin, and as you see, he did pass away on the 27th. There is a GoFundMe. The link will be in the description below. They're looking to raise at least a minimum of $1,100 to help with funeral costs and everything else. If you want to give, that'd be great. If you just want to share this, that would be awesome as well. Just to help cover costs with everything. Here are some of the pictures I got of that were sent to me for the Sinos that were lit in his honor. As you can see, a lot of the community did come out in support of Silent, and it doesn't matter what side you guys are fighting on, where you are in game, which faction you're with, which group you're flying with. But at the end of the day, there's a person behind the screen, and we're all just players in the game looking to have a great time, and that's what I love about the community, is that everyone comes together in times like this and puts politics to the side and just honors the person that was playing the game. Here's another good story here. It says, I'm a little ashamed to admit the amount of times I fell asleep ratting in a carrier. Silent would usually find me and then guard me while calling incessantly until I'd wake up. Little guardian angel made sure that my dumbass didn't die once that way. He couldn't stop me from taking bad fights, though, because I'm dumb. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot, and you can say this for any person you play with, right? Any person you've gamed with. There's always going to be those personal details, those personal stories that you have that you can always look back fondly upon. I remember, I think it was Silent, myself, and Mr. Meow. We were all just kind of hunting one night, and we just kept picking fights with, I think it was a rattlesnake or a scorpion, and they just kept getting their friends and bring out bigger ships. So we'd go back and bring out bigger ships, and it was just like, who can bring the biggest gun to this fight? We all lost some ships that night. But it doesn't matter what we lost. We had a great time doing it, and he always had a way of making you laugh when you're getting lit up by enemies. So this isn't gonna be a long video, guys. This is just basically me paying my last respects to Silent Assassin and getting the word out there about the GoFundMe page, and just, be kind. I know it's weird me saying that, right? Me actually telling people to be kind to one another, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You can trash talk all you want. You can tell people to go get fucked all you want. But at the end of the day, when stuff like this happens, it's like I said, it's nice to see people actually remembering the good time and I don't know, not being total dick to each other. I don't know. I'm gonna miss you, Silent. So that's basically what it is. I will be putting out new content in the coming weeks. I'll tell you what. I'll let you guys know on the 11th. I'll be putting out a video on the 11th going over everything. But it's a shame that my coming out of my hiatus had to be to say goodbye to a good friend. So goodbye, Silent, and the time was lit, brother, and we'll fly again at some point. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.